Hello everybody. Today I'm going to be making a video on this trailer. Now I'm not going to pretend like I haven't already seen it to get more engagement. I've already seen it, and it's because I've already seen it that I decided to make a video on this because oh my fucking goodness, right? I'm not going to spoil it until after. However, a certain character's design is far exceeding, I think, I and many others' expectations. She looks fucking amazing, right? So, without getting into any more spoilers, let's watch the trailer first, and then I'll obviously tag along with you guys.
To all the worlds of the cosmos, after the Iron Tomb campaign, the Legion's steps grow ever faster. Following the road of the Trailblaze, I invite all of you to join the Anti-Destruction Alliance. Under the full moon together, let us discuss the future of the cosmos.
The entry tickets are ready. As for luring in the other, I'll leave that in your hands.
I shall complete the final stroke of the blueprint of preservation, all for the Amber Lord.
You saw an omen of extreme woe. Does it mean that the Abundance's dregs will soon step in as well?
This is a game of certain death. See, isn't that precisely the variable I've been waiting for?
Don't worry. I'll inform the Intelligentsia Guild about the Leviathan research.
Fudge me. The IPC's got some nerve thinking they can rope in the Galaxy Rangers.
Head lies the place where the lead hunter will appear!
You actually found me? Guess that makes you the real detectives, huh? To hunt down a vanished demon. I'm afraid you can't afford my price.
When has Harmony's dance needed preservation's guidance?
The blissful ball need not grace us. When I head to Astropolis, I'll uncover what the IPC truly thinks.
IPC's at it again. Always gotta make itself look important. Time to work those hands, my dear Sparklies. You're in the Elations domain now. Time to play by the fool's rules. Don't go anywhere. Plain Arcadia's most magnificent masquerade is about to begin. And you, this game's protagonist. Promise me you'll turn everything upside down.
The moment humans start to think, Aha begins to laugh, declaring war on Nanook. Count me in. I shall choose one lucky guest to become the Eon of Elation for 1 minute. Bring forth your spectacle and brawl till you're broken and bleeding. Destruction and elation. Isn't that elating? Machiavelli on a new journey. I know you're watching. Guess who I am right now?
Helio will stop at nothing, won't he?
That's right.
Nothing could please me more.
Take this with you. Just this once.
Oh? Elio's finally going to repay me?
Facing an Eon head-on is unavoidable, and Aha is one of the trickiest ones.
How this ends won't be decided by the script.
Ladies and gentlemen, oh my fucking goodness, right? There's no other way for me to say it. Silverwolf SP, as you guys may have guessed, was the character I was talking about at the very beginning of this video. This has been the most hated on design amongst all of the three, Wua brain rot, right? 4.x strip markets. However, this design looks absolutely exceptional. It seems similar to kind of like a Firefly situation, right? She has a second form that she likely enters, and this shit looks crazy, right? I want to pull this so incredibly badly. Does this change my pulling plans? Honestly, probably yes. I do think now, because I don't know what Silverwolf's best in slot team will be at all currently, that I may genuinely just save all the way until 4.2 on my Cassie account so that I can guarantee I don't fuck up her best in slot team, because this just looks so good. And especially now that it's leaked that she was changed to the main push of the anniversary, you just have to imagine the animation treatment that she's going to be receiving because of this. Obviously, them leaving Silverwolf for the very end of the trailer is also a sign that she is going to be a very important role player in the entirety of this Plan Arcadia story. Fucking amazing, right? However, even outside of that, we got a lot more teased. Here, we got Blade and as well as his new SP. If we go over here, we see like Yai, Sakura, Himiko, and all these. Yeah, right here. So right here, we see Yai, we see Himiko, we see, I think is that Asat Pramod?
Most magnificent masquerade is about to be.
I think this is Asat Pramod. You also see Nihilux, and I'm actually not sure who this character is supposed to be, right? And then of course you have the MC over here. You have Sparksy over here, and a little Easter egg, I think, is Sampo is there, right? So it's pretty obvious, in my opinion, that they're probably saving Sampo at this point for likely the late half of Plan Arcadia, which will be pretty cool, right? A lot of people have been waiting for a Sampo SP at this point. It makes the absolute most sense to release him in this version. Leakers have said that they don't know what happened to him because they only have information up until the first half of 4.x, but I'd just like to, you know, confidently assume, hopefully, you know, that he will be in late 4.x. And then we go over here, right? Who is this? Right? Listen, I'm not a lore reader, so I don't know if maybe she's been around and I just didn't know. But this looks like a amazing character design. Definitely looks like a limited character. However, I don't even know who this is, right? And of course, Robin being here, obviously, we've already had leaks about this. If you've been on this channel before, we should be getting a Robin SP, right? So we will likely be getting a Robin SP. Maybe she's still a buffer. I mean, she doesn't really look all that much different here. I hope they change something up if they do decide to release a Robin SP in 4.x. However, nonetheless, Robin already has some of the best design in the entirety of this game. She looks absolutely fucking stunning, so it's hard to even go wrong with it, right? Then we go over here. This is Ashvale, right? One of the few hyped up males that a lot of people are looking forwards to. My guesses have been that he may be possibly a break DPS, and he'd be like a Boot Hill situation, and Himiko would be the second break DPS, like a Firefly situation. However, none of that is guaranteed. However, the visuals here look absolutely insane. I kinda am curious, you know, what the hell happened, right? This looks it just looks chaotic, right? And then we go over here. Who in the world is this, right? Who is this? We have Rappa and Boot Hill, like that one's obvious, but I genuinely don't know who the hell this is. Is that a gun or like a flamethrower? I think that's a machine gun, right? I could be wrong and it's like a little blurry, but who knows? Then we go over here. Oh my goodness. And I thought they'd never do it. They actually have, I think, is this the first Shota character, bro? This shit, I literally couldn't believe it when this shit was more stunning to me than anything else, because I can't believe this game would actually release a Shota character. I'm going to assume he's not even playable, right? I don't know who this is. I saw some people saying that this is supposedly possibly Stephen Lloyd. However, that's just shit I've seen from the reaction to the trailer. And then we go over here and we have Diamond and Pearl, right? So right here, I believe this is Diamond. I believe this is Pearl. And you can see like Pearl's aesthetic and what she's likely going to be. My guess, sustain, maybe supportive type. I don't see a character like this really being a DPS, and I feel like there's already enough DPS kind of, you know, on their way to releasing in Plan Arcadia. So my guess is sustain or buffer, right? I'm going to lean more towards sustain, and I'm going to say this is a sustain for Himiko's team. And then I don't know who the Elation sustain will be. However, hopefully it's someone I'm really looking forward to. What if it's Sampo, right? Who knows? So yeah, that's basically everything I wanted to talk about in this trailer. In my opinion, the craziest thing, outside of the fact that this game might possibly add a limited Shota, is this right here, Silver Wolf. Once again, the design, the haters are eating dirt, because this design on Silver Wolf just looks absolutely exceptional. Fucking love it. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Hope you have a great day. Hope you have a great night. And peace out.